Hey everyone, it's Dominique Barbie and welcome to the first module, which is basically all about mindset and the law of attraction. Okay, so once you go into your PowerPoint, you will be able to click a video here. It will actually be here because I'm recording this. It's not there yet because it's not made, but you will see it. Okay, so you will have to click the video to follow along. And I use the law of attraction. I used it to go from dirt poor and making my first $50,000 in 4 months, and how I continue to make multiple six figures a year using this. Now, before I begin, I do want to tell you guys this. The reason I started with this mindset training is because no amount of how-tos that I can teach you anything, I can teach you everything I do, but if your mindset is not right, it will be hard for it to work for you, okay? Some people focus on the negative all the time and they create their own negative reality. And you can bring a positive person into their life and help them understand how to change their mindset. Once I changed my mindset, my income grew, okay? Does that make sense to you? You have to be in the right mindset. Rich and wealthy people do things a certain way and they attract the right things for themselves, okay? The law of attraction is basically summed up as whatever you focus your attention on is what you will attract in your life and who you will become, okay? Your thoughts, emotions, your actions, and your words is what activates everything, okay? You hear people talking about the wrong things and focusing on all the problems in their life. There's people who will find a problem to every solution. So in turn, they create their own, you get the picture. So whatever you are thinking about, whatever you're focusing your emotions on, whatever you're focusing your actions to go towards, and what you speak into with your mouth and your words is what activates everything. Spoken word actually magnifies your results by 80%. This is why I do affirmations every day. I have to create an intent and create my own reality, because if I don't raise my vibration every day, the negative world, the craziness in the world will encompass me and take over my mindset. So you have to have an intent and you have to speak it out, okay? The only way to earn money, this is what I learned when I was dirt poor. I read a book called Think and Grow Rich, and he said the only way to earn money, you don't make money. The Mint and the Federal Reserve and the people who make the dollars, they make the money, okay? You have to earn money, okay? The only way to earn money is to exchange something of value for something else for value or cash. A lot of people miss this, and this is why they live paycheck to paycheck, because they only are trading their time for dollars, okay? They're not exchanging anything else for cash. That's the only way you make money. This is why a lot of people are broke, because they're not exchanging any type of value to anyone. This is why sales is the biggest paid profession, because they are constantly selling something of value for cash. If you don't have any value, if you don't raise your value, okay, it's going to be hard for you to make money. So once I learned this, I started finding out what I could sell in my house for value. So I'm like, okay, I need more money. So he's saying I need to give some type of service for cash, okay? I started to sell things in my house that I didn't need. I started to find out ways to make money online and all of these things. I tried to find anything that I can exchange for cash, because this is what I found that's how you earn money, okay? So the only way to become prosperous is to think prosperous thoughts and speak prosperous words, okay? Like I said before, most people do not think about mostly prosperity. They think about their problems and how broke they are, so it keeps coming back in their life and they don't understand why, okay? So I'm going to show you this chart. Is one of the best charts I've ever seen. You see this in your PowerPoint, okay? If you can't see it right now, I'm just going to follow along with me so you can kind of get this. Is there really power in your emotions? And the answer is yes, okay? First off, I will say this. If you are not clear what you want in life, if you don't have a real goal, if you don't have a clear direction, the universe cannot be clear with you. Does that make sense? If you don't know what you want, if you don't speak what you want exactly and as descriptive as possible, the universe cannot possibly know what you want, okay? So you have to clarify what you want is the first step. If you want to make a certain type of money, you have to write it down. When you write things down, it creates all obstacles to become out of your way. It creates in your subconscious a very clear path to what you really want, okay? So if you look at this and you see this line right here, everything under this line creates suffering. Everything in this line, in this section, creates death. This is why people go through so many problems, because they are in this emotional state, okay? So if you look at the very bottom, it says powerless, hopelessness, loneliness, trauma, victim, shock. Even when you say these words, your emotions go to a bad state, and it creates suffering for people. Look at it. Insecurity, unworthiness, humiliation, jealousy, competition, pride, scorn, doubt, discouragement, fear, grief. All of these emotions create suffering for people, okay? And if you look at the top, this is where we want to get. This is the second step. After you clarify your desires, you want to raise your vibration until you are a match to your desired emotional state, okay? So you have to get in this section, okay? At the very top is peace. This is what you really want to seek. Bliss, serenity. So you need to clarify your desires and focus on creating these emotions in your life. You need to do things that create these emotions. If you're having more of the bottom, you're doing things and you're not conscious of your emotions, so you're creating more of these emotions, which creates more suffering. If you look along the line, you'll see we are always attracting people, things, and situations which are a vibrational match to our feelings, okay? This is why it's so important. When you're in this feeling emotional state, you are going to attract the things that you don't want. Until you get above the 200, when you get to the 200, this is when you attract what you want. When you are below the 200, you need to be at least sum total, because we all have bad times. You need to be at a sum total. This is why I do affirmations of the 200 line. When you're below, you're attracting things that you don't want. This is very important in the mindset training. When you are clear about what you want in your financial life, what you want in your romantic life, your family life, and your happiness, when you're clear, you can now focus on these emotions: positivity, enthusiasm, forgiveness, transcendence, acceptance, knowledge, joy, unconditional love. These are the things that you want to feel, okay? This is why we do affirmations, okay? Now, the third step is allowing your soul's purpose. You have to allow it. After you get into this emotional state, you have to allow what you want, okay? So the next thing that you want to look at, the 30-day test. This is really, really powerful. I love this. I did this before, and it really scared me because it worked. And I was just like, are you serious? I wish someone would have told me this already. Okay, so the 30-day test, what you have to do is you have to write down the exact amount of money you want and the date you will acquire it in the present tense. Remember when I told you that writing down something creates a neurological pathway in your mind, your body, and your soul that removes every obstacle and everybody who is trying to stop you at your purpose. When you write it down, okay, it does that. This is very real. This is not something that I made up. It's from a lot of wealthy people who have done this, and I did the same thing. And here's an example. You have to write it in the present tense. You write down, I will have in my possession $100,000 on April. You have to write the date. I didn't write the date, but write April 15th or whatever the day is, 2017. I consistently get one new customer every day. Okay? Now, here's a note. This is the best part about it. It does not matter whether you believe it or not initially. Okay? Remember when I told you about the spoken word? It increases your chances of your result happening by 80%. When you write it down and you speak it, okay? And you command it, you have power in your words. The more you say it aloud, the more it goes into your subconscious, and it will recreate your reality. Okay? So you want to put it on your personal computer, your room, and look at it every day before you get your day started and before you go to bed. You also want to read it aloud because that's going to increase the chances of it happening. Now you want to make sure you write it down and read it aloud for this to work. This won't work if you don't write it down and you don't read it out loud, okay? You want to also visualize it and have the emotion. Remember I told you your emotions matter? You have to have the emotion of actually having it, because remember, you have to align your vibrational match with what you want. Okay, so you want to also say aloud the 10 affirmations every day from this video. Watch this video. It's called The Universal Law of Sowing and Reaping, and it will blow you away. And I really have to get your mindset prepared, because people think that making money online is just, sometimes they think it's not real. They don't think they can do it. And your thoughts and your words and your belief is what is going to get you there. I struggled for 3.5 years. I've quit my job before. I've lost relationships because I just knew that people were making $10,000 a month online, $100,000 online. And I just knew if they are a regular person, some of them didn't even finish high school. I knew that if they could do it, I can do it too. You have to believe that in your heart. And the thing is, you have to have the right mindset. You have to really truly believe deep down in your soul that you can do this, because your results is based off of your beliefs, okay? And based off your you saying the affirmations and having the right emotions and all of that stuff, okay? So you really want to get this down, because I have to get your mindset right before I teach you what I do every day, okay? So this is why I made this the first thing. Please watch these videos I have, because these are the videos that I started with to get my mindset in the right place. It was all in my mind the whole time. Being broke is a mindset. I am convinced. Being broke is a mindset. Not making money online is a mindset. You have so much potential in your mind, but most people don't use it. Most people will not even go look on YouTube for a video on how to recruit, and they know they stuck. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you to open up your mind to the first thing is knowledge and mindset, okay? So here is some of the awesome things. This is the homework assignment. I want you to write down your goal for the 30-day test, okay? I want you to write down the affirmations in the video I put in there. I want you to watch these videos. This is what the rich and the government system do not want you to find out in these videos, okay? These are very important, and these changed my life once I understood how to do this. Like, this is really real, okay? So watch these videos. The Universal Law of Sowing and Reaping, The Secret, The Metaphysical Secret, Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence Others, Science of Getting Rich. I put links all below here, and that is all for this first video. And you gotta make sure you get your mindset right. Okay, guys. All right, I will talk to you guys later and see you. So, okay, guys. Before I leave, here's a quick testimonial from my husband.
Hello, 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 hello. This is Aaron Barbie. Welcome and thank you for joining us. I would like to tell you guys right now, in everything that we're learning, okay, I can look back the very day, and me and Dominique, we've talked about this, many times, because, that's what lovers do. You talk about love and things. When we started working together in the warehouse, okay, that very day that I met her, the night before, I told myself, I am going to work tomorrow and I am finding me my wife. Right? Like, I just really just had this feeling inside that I just needed to find my wife, right? And I promise you, like, nobody was in my space. I was in my normal space. Dominique came in late and my space was empty for some reason, and she filled it. And you guys are going to have to read the book on part 2 of that story. So it's very, very real. Your thoughts are things, and your emotions will drive that force into creation.
And of course, your actions and your words. So that's all for now. For real. Bye.